I posted the check
Oh,
engine light meme, and then I saw your
dude.
AAA review,
I
and
know.
I
I
was like,
literally, as I was posting the AAA thing, I scrolled down and I'm like, oh, he just posted right now too. Um, dude. Well, welcome everybody to the House is Fake podcast. It is me,
yeah.
Miggy, here with what the new, basically the new ring announcer for what's the company? Ignite.
Well, I don't want to say I'm the new ring announcer because I appreciate it, but no, I don't think I'd go that far. But it's for Ignite or Valley Wrestling Connection, and their show is called Ignite.
The show is called Ignite. All right.
Yeah. So come
Well,
check out that event in Wildemar, California. Uh, Lots of five-star will be there. I think Joey Lancaster's going to be there.
oh, that guy.
Enoch will be there.
Oh, that guy.
Raymond Bright's match is a first-time ever match against Chris Nasty, who, of
Ooh.
course, is one half of the Dream Slam Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
Bad meets nasty. So that'll be a cool main event match. But yeah, I'll be ring announcing for them on the 22nd. So less than a week.
I love it.
So come hang out. I think I don't have the prices off the top of my head right now, but it's not that bad at all.
Um, well, I'm excited for you, buddy. And I want to talk all about your Dream Slam experience too, but we were talking about how awesome that moment was between Microman and Omos because you just posted that check engine light meme. That was
I
amazing.
did. I
Did
did.
you watch? Did you get a chance to like watch the full match or?
No.
Oh,
No. Yesterday because I just saw I saw the full segment. Like I saw him getting kicked
yeah,
in the face. Like right. Um but no, dude, because of the whole Dream Slam situation, we I was not home until like yesterday at like 2 o'clock.
oh,
So
nice.
once I got home, it was like, okay, I got to do shit that I forgot to do before I left.
Right.
I'm gonna watch it today, and dude, I saw. I know we were kind of talking about Dynamite on Wednesday. We didn't talk about it on the podcast, but we were texting about it,
Yeah.
and you said it wasn't very good.
No.
I was on Instagram, and AEW had a couple reels pop up, and dude, for the first time in a while, I was just like, I want to sit down and watch a whole ass like like rewatch a pay per view or something. They reposted the Dark match with Kenny Omega and Joey Janela.
Mm-hmm.
The lights. It was like on the first or second episode of Dark. Um, so good. But anyways,
Yeah.
I totally took your AAA
No,
subject
no,
and
no, no,
I
no. That was
hard
pretty. That was
righted.
pretty much it on Triple A. It was a good show overall. My dumbass was like, oh, okay. I watched almost the whole entire thing in this. Like, I understand Spanish. Like, I took like 6 years of Spanish.
Right.
Um, and so I understand it enough that like I knew what was going on, and it's wrestling commentary, and we've been watching wrestling for my whole life, so it's like I understand kind of what they're saying. But I thought that was the only. I was on WWE Espanol's channel.
Classic. Didn't Corey Graves
So
do English commentary? Didn't I
yeah,
see
Corey
something?
Graves, Conan, and JBL. And I was like, why are they even
Oh
there
wow,
if the whole entire thing is in Spanish?
dude!
Um,
Just because you said JB. Well, remember when we met Conan at LAX Fan Fest. We told
yeah,
him how he was our one of our favorite parts of the last AAA show,
yeah.
or the what did they call it? The Worlds Collide.
Worlds Collide.
Um, that was out here in LA,
Which they're doing
and
another Worlds Collide in Vegas. Like you just had one, but
well, hey, was JBL on commentary?
he was at least at one point. I don't know. I don't know if he was the whole entire night because I realized in the last 5 minutes of the show that I was watching the Spanish
Okay.
one.
Well, Corey Graves, JBL, and Conan sounds like a commentary dream team I didn't know I
Yeah.
wanted. So I'm gonna
But
have to go
that
back and watch it for
you
that,
got to.
if anything.
At least I will say I didn't know, the AAA did that whole Royal Rumble style match with only like I think 13 guys or something like that. So I would
Yeah,
say that is worth the watch itself. That was very entertaining. Otis and Microman is the tag team I never knew that I wanted, but I'm hoping that we get because Microman is now officially signed by the WWE.
this is amazing.
Uh, yeah, and he's such a cool dude. Like I saw him wrestle at my first ever GCW show, and just super cool guy. But anyway, and then the main event was good too. I didn't know what was gonna happen. A little upset Vikingo won because I feel like it would have been cool to put the champion like either way, people were gonna be upset. So either you would have put the championship on Grande Americano, which I feel like would have been the right move to get attention on AAA, but also like the wrong move at the same time. So I don't know. There was really no winners coming out of that. There was a lot of talk and a lot of chance for Alberto Del Rio.
I did see that floating around.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we get Alberto Del Rio back, and not only back, he's going to be John Cena's last opponent.
Oh my God, bro. You're probably
Um,
right.
I'm probably right. And then yeah, and then what else happened today? Oh yeah, I posted a video. Takeshka
Kiss, dude.
from New Japan's new G1 Climax trophy winner, in a cool match against Evil. So that's what's going on in the world outside of WWE and AEW. But let's hear about your Dream Slam experience, buddy, and then
Let's do
we
it.
could talk the BS that is
Well,
AEW and WWE after that.
real quick, the one thing I did see, a match that was announced for Forbidden Door. I'm super interested in it. For the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, Zack Sabre Jr. and Nigel McGuinness. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Your
Nigel
thoughts?
McGuinness won that fatal four way last night. Um,
I know you're a Nigel McGuinness fan.
I am a Nigel McGuinness fan, but he doesn't win that match.
Yeah, well, no, they're going to keep it on Zack Sabre Jr. But what do you
Yeah,
think
but
about the matchup?
it will be good.
All right.
It's gonna be very technical. Listen, dude. We'll talk AEW first because I don't know if you saw my posts that I made about really the only good thing that took place on Dynamite.
Oh, Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian, that needs to be the main event of the night. I don't even care about any other match that's taking place. Edge and Christian versus Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian is going to be the stepping stone for Edge and Christian versus FTR, which may very well be the most hard hitting tag team match of all time.
Okay, let's pump the brakes on that,
Nope,
buddy.
nope. I'm saying it
Come
here.
on.
And then, yeah, Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, tag team of the year. They're going to show everybody, like, they're going to show everybody why
They haven't tagged since
they,
2000.
yeah, because they're just so damn good on their own that now they are going to get back together and be like, look how good we were on our own. Here's a reminder how good we are together. And nobody's even going to care about the Hardys and the Dudleys over there in TNA. Everybody's going to be talking about Cage and Cope and this amazing story they got going. And when they put on the tag team match of the year with FTR, maybe even the tag team match of the century, everybody's going home happy, buddy.
So let me ask you, we're going to get to Dream Slam, and I have this magical jar that we're going to go over that I wish was a little more full, but we're getting
That's
there.
okay.
It was I wasn't selling anything, so people didn't have to come to the booth.
Yeah.
But okay, so I hate to go here, but you just broke there's nothing left for me to say with this FTR and awesomeness match that we're eventually going to see. Are they doing this now because Edge is not going to resign before the
Um,
year is up. And I think you know where I'm going with what needs to happen if the timing is right.
when is his contract up again?
I just know it's before the end of the year. So for those of you who aren't picking up what I'm putting down, we talked about it on one of the last, episodes. John Cena's going through the greatest hits, and his biggest rival of all time, probably next to Lesnar, maybe. Undoubtedly, his best rival was Edge. And it would be, it is what it is, but I think everyone would love to see John Cena and Edge. They have not announced a date for the December pay per view where John Cena will be having his last match. They haven't told us what
So,
it's going to be. They haven't told us where. There have been no details about any of that. So, what are the odds that Edge's contract is up on the 13th, and then on the 17th, John Cena's last opponent, his mystery opponent, comes out. You think you know me. One last match for both of them. That's it.
hey, listen, thinking about it, I got chills. Do I see it happening? No, and here's why. And granted, I know, listen, coming from a space working in AI and teaching AI how to answer questions, I know that AI is not always right. But according to ChatGPT, Adam Copeland's contract is not up through the late 2026 due to time added from injury.
Oh, Tony Khan, listen to me, you son of a bitch. You need to just let one go. You need to take one for the wrestling community here.
In a in a perfect world, in a perfect world, um AEW and WWE could work together to put this match on,
Ugh.
but it will never happen. Never
It's a
happen.
damn shame that in this day and age, AEW opens the forbidden door. They did. They did all
Yep.
those years ago.
Yep.
And now WWE is buying more territories, so to speak.
Yeah.
And they are now, getting their fingers in the indie pie, and AEW is nowhere to be found.
No,
And
and you hear
and vice versa. I'm sure AEW has done just as much to, well, I know they have, to, shame WWE or like take
yeah.
shots.
Well, yeah, I think the first, like, I don't know, the first 3 years of AEW was every episode you get a WWE reference, and we still get them.
That's true.
Um,
I feel
but
like
I
to an
was,
extent they needed to do that.
yeah. But did you see what's happening with TNA too? How the guy that owned the UFC, that the other guy that owned the UFC is going to buy TNA, and then he's under the TKO banner too. So it's like, um, which would be cool, but also like, what are you going to do with that? Put it on Wednesday nights. Okay, so you have WWE Wednesday, or you have WWE Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then your pay per views are going to be Saturdays and Sundays some weeks. That's
It's a lot
six
of
days
money.
of WWE saturated market. I
And
don't
you can
know.
watch all of it for $29.99.
Yep, all of it for the price of ESPN and your soul. And I don't know. I'm not a fan of ESPN right now in general. And then I just did this fantasy football draft, and dude, I don't even watch football. I just found out that Randy Moss doesn't play football anymore, and apparently, yeah, because when I went to go look him up to draft him, just because I thought I'm like, oh, I haven't heard his name in a while, and I know he's good. And apparently neither does Tom Brady. He just runs a bunch of card shops.
Tom Brady is relatively newly retired. I think he's been retired 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I think Randy Moss is already in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, all right. Well, I did get the quarterback that plays on Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team,
You got Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick
Okay,
Mahomes. Yep.
well, that doesn't suck. You know, I kind of feel
But
like you're robbing the people paying you to draft for him, but you do what you got to do in these streets.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, all right. Let's talk about Dream Slam,
Let's talk about Dream Slam because, dude, it looked like
dude.
you had so much fun.
I did. I kind of felt like a goof at times because I had a big Enoch suck sign,
I love the
and
sign because, listen,
well, I was the only one with the sign, so I'm just in
well,
the corner there. You know,
you know how I feel about sign people.
that's true.
We've
There
talked
was no
about
one
this.
behind me.
I hate sign people because, especially when you have one like people behind you, but dude, you made the perfect sign.
Well, I wasn't incorrect.
You were not.
But no, dude, that the action was amazing. Let me okay, so they had a scramble match for the
Yeah.
California Dream title, Raymond Brights.
Hmm.
Alan Breeze wasn't there, but Koto Hiro stepped up, who's always awesome. So you have this fatal four-way scramble match. Cappuccino
Wait,
Jones.
wait a second. Alan
Yeah.
Breeze, the former champion, wasn't there? Wasn't he a
No.
former champion?
Yeah, he was Raymond Bright took it off of him at the
Yeah.
a couple events ago. I can't remember if it was the Mega Metal Mayhem or the other one, but
Okay. All right.
yeah. So you have Cappuccino Jones, who was walking out with the belt, putting the, just awesome. And then you get the champ, Raymond Bright, Koto Hero, like I said, and friend of the podcast, Jake Redondo. And it was I kind of forgot, I guess, how the scramble match rules go, but it's basically they had like a 20-minute time limit, and the match ends when the clock runs out. But it's if you pin, you're the current champion, right? And then
Yeah.
so it's just whoever has the last pinfall by the end of the end of the match ends up being the champion. So at one point, dude, Jake Redondo was like a four-time California Dream champion.
I will say that dive that you posted he did was awesome.
Dude, it was I wish I had gotten. That's the one thing I wish I had done more of at the event was gotten more footage because there was so much that I didn't get, and that match was insane, dude. If you follow Dream Slam's story or anything like that on Instagram, dude, 5 Star did this frog splash, bro. I swear to God, I got 10 feet in the air off the top rope. Like it was, they were all going nuts, and there was just Hurricane Ranas and pins, and they started the match off with like everyone was doing pins on each other. It was like a pinorama, and
Panorama.
it was it was awesome. I even started a "This is awesome" chant at that point. But we also saw Wicked Wicket and Funny Bone in a Lucha
Wicked, wicked,
Extrema
wicked,
match.
wicked, wicked. That dude, Funny Bone, looks not funny at all. He looks scary.
He was a little scary, dude, and
Yeah.
his booth was set up right next to ours. So
Oh.
when he was over there signing, I was a little intimidated because I just saw him. He was stapling cash to Wicked Wicket's back, powerbombed him through a door, took one of Wicked's shoes off, then made it threw him in the thumbtacks, and
Oh, he took his shoes off. Did
staple
the whole
gunned
room
his
smell like feet?
staple gunned his little wickets.
The
Well,
wickets.
it was kind of gross. Um, and then, dude, you had the main event, which we sponsored. I mean, there's so many other matches, but
Yeah.
Lucha Kings versus Bad Meets Nasty, dude. Little bit of drama at the end of that match. So the crowd was behind both teams, but I would give the edge to the Lucha Kings. Great match, dude. I didn't know who was going to take it at so many different parts of it, and Bad Meets Nasty's pretty good about at the end of their matches. They always show a little respect to the
The other team.
challengers. I've seen it at every show, and for whatever reason, dude, Chris is going and he's giving the Lucha Kings a handshake, and John's like, "Screw you," and then he gets all pissed at Chris and walks away. So the tag
Oh.
champs are beefing. I don't know why John didn't want to shake their hands. So gonna need some answers from the bad seed. But but yeah, the match that we sponsored,
Can I
triple
can I ask
threat.
you about one
Oh
other
yeah, yeah,
match
yeah.
real quick?
Sure, sure.
So I want to hear about Fallon Gray and Delilah Doom.
Dude, Delilah Doom was MIA.
Oh, really? So did
They
Fallon
brought
Gray
in
still
Angie.
wrestle?
Yeah, so Fallon Gray fought Angie Savage instead, and dude, I gotta say, it was a great match. It was killer. The crowd was
Yeah,
into it.
Fallon Gray is a big Arizona name out here.
Oh,
And
really?
so when I saw her on the Dream Slam card, I was pretty excited for you to see her.
No, it was totally awesome. I should have got a picture with her, but I didn't. Mistakes were made. But
Eh,
dude,
you were busy. You were busy. But let's hear about
the
that main event.
oh my god, hard hitting, dude. Jack Cartwheel comes out, and Pinky Santino, co-GM with Enoch.
Yeah.
He introduces him, and he says, "The great grandson of the man who invented the cartwheel." He's high fiving everyone. Everyone loves him. Uh, Vito comes out, forget about it, and just looking like a hoss. He was power slamming both of them like it was nobody's business. Jordan Cruz comes out. Enoch comes out in a stupid yellow beanie. It's ridiculous. And dude, it was everything you'd expect it to be. It was hard hitting, fast pace, shenanigans from Enoch the whole time. Get this,
Who wears
dude.
a beanie in the middle of summer?
He likes fuzz on his head, I guess. I
I
don't know.
guess
I don't
so. I
I don't
guess
know.
so.
Eat Snickers upside down. Uh but dude, so at one point, Enoch's getting involved and he's throwing punches. So who comes out from behind the curtain, loses the blazer, Pinky Santino, and he gets Enoch in the corner and he's about to choke slam him. And the crowd, dude, is going nuts. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough, but everyone was on their feet, dude. I swear. And I don't remember if it was a kick in the nuts. I don't remember if Jordan Cruz came from behind, but totally sucked the air out of the room. And you're just like, there they go again. Then Cappuccino Jones came out because at that point it was just like, well, we need all hands on deck now. So Cap came out and Jordan Cruz still came out with the win. I don't
I
know what
saw
this
that.
means for the title picture now. I don't know if because that's Vito's second chance. I
Yeah.
don't think Jack Cartwheel's coming back. He's already in Salt Lake City, I think. So we'll see what happens.
Dude, you know what I was thinking about too with this match and us being the sponsors of it?
Yeah,
How cool is it full circle for the fact that we went to the GCW show in Vegas as fans? We didn't even get to sit together because we were so spur of the moment we were going. We didn't know where we were going to end up. And we got to watch Jack Cartwheel wrestle at the biggest GCW show of the entire year. Just 4 months later, being able to sponsor one of his matches.
dude, I kid you not. I told him that 'cause before the show started, they were he and Cappuccino Jones had like their own little booth set up with their merch, and I was waiting for them to not have because they had a lot of people, coming up to them. So I was waiting
Yeah.
until they weren't busy. And I said, "Hey, do you guys mind if I bring you over to my booth and we could take a picture and stuff?" And yeah, sure, sure. And so, but actually, before that, I think before they were even like standing in their booth, they both came up and like introduced themselves. And I told Cartwheel, I was like, dude, I saw you and discovered you at Sabu's last match, and you were one of my favorites that whole night. And we just started working with Dream Slam like this year, so the fact that you're here and we were able to sponsor your match, like it's just really awesome. And he was so down with it. He was like, dude, that's sick, and he was the coolest guy. So
Yeah, seems like a nice
friend
guy.
of, friend of the podcast, WWID prospect Jack Cartwheel, and WWE ID champion Cappuccino
Champion.
Jones.
The champ
Dude,
was
that belt
there.
was fucking big, dude.
Yeah, it looked big. Dude, well,
But
I'm glad
dude,
you had a good time.
we put this on the booth of power. Hot takes. So we asked people to write down some stuff on index cards. So you want to go over a couple?
Yeah.
Let's see. Just to close the show out here. And then, dude, by the
Wait,
way,
hold on.
oh
Really,
yeah,
really
yeah.
quick then, if we're gonna close the show out after this.
Okay.
Rumors going around Naomi's not gonna be the women's champion anymore. Quick answer. First person that comes to your head. She drops the title. Who do you put the title on?
Is she on SmackDown or Raw? SmackDown.
She's on Raw.
Raw. Ooh. Uh, First name that popped in my head was Roxanne Perez.
I agree. That's it.
Really?
Yeah, we could talk more about it on Wednesday or tomorrow.
God, we're
Yeah,
so
tomorrow.
on the
Today's only
same
Sunday.
page.
Today's only Sunday. I agree, but
I don't know who wrote this. There's three in here, and ooh, ooh. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give you some names, and we can decide which one you want to go over.
all right.
John Cena, Hulk Hogan, or Edge and Christian.
Christian. Hot take. Best tag team ever.
Christian and Edge shouldn't tag. They should go against each other.
I think it's coming. So, I think honestly, I think that's Edge's last match.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
And what does Christian do after Edge is gone at that point?
You know who Christian's last match needs to be against?
Who?
Jungle Boy.
Ooh. Is it, but when is that even going to happen?
I don't know. Jungle Boy hasn't been around in like over a year, so I don't even know
Oh,
if that guy
jeez.
still is even on the roster.
You think Jungle Boy's going to like drift into WrestleCon oblivion? Or is he going to, are we going to see Jack Perry slash Jungle Boy like really ever again?
Well, if WWE wants to make some serious money,
CM Punk and Jack Perry?
CM Punk and Jack Perry,
God.
because that is the most realistic out of. That's the most realistic. You're never gonna get the Bucks in WWE, and you're not gonna get Kenny in WWE. The most realistic is Jack Perry, and they could make some serious money off of that.
All right. John Cena can't sell.
I don't think he. I don't think it has to do with him not. I honestly think it has to do with him being a bad actor.
I was going to say, I don't think he can. I just think he doesn't.
Yeah, I just don't think he's. I don't know. I just don't think in comparison to. Like, I think we've talked about this before. In comparison to all of the wrestlers that have gone into acting, including CM Punk, I think unless he's in a comedic role, John Cena can't act.
I need to watch. Have you watched Peacemaker season 2 yet?
Yeah, it doesn't come out until the 22nd.
They haven't started putting episodes out already?
No,
Oh, okay, good. I thought I was behind. Because you know
no,
me,
yeah,
I
no,
was
yeah,
all about Superman, and
yeah.
James Gunn said that the
You
second
know,
season is a direct sequel.
I learned a lot about my dad this weekend too. How he has no appreciation for good movies because he's like, Pete, you wasted my time after we watched
With what?
Superman. He said it wasn't good. I'm like, you have no idea what you're talking about, dude. You're old. Go
Is he
away.
comparing it to like the OG?
Probably.
You can't compare.
No.
It's like the Dark Knight and then Tim Burton's.
Yeah. But we got
Yeah,
one
John
more.
Cena. I think he could sell if he wanted to.
Probably.
But also he's a guy like John Cena who's also like Hulk Hogan and is like a Superman of sorts, which is hilarious that we were just talking about that. Who's he selling for? Who's the Undertaker
Yeah.
supposed to sell for? Who's, Brock Lesnar? Well, they both did. Remember when Lesnar came back and it was a 20-minute squash match?
Yeah. You know what
Remember
I liked
when
about,
Go ahead.
well, you mentioned that too, and I was thinking about this the other day about Brock Lesnar coming out again this time around. You still had that same awkwardness. Like, I don't know if you remember when he came back in 2012 and John Cena's just kind of standing in the ring, like, okay, when are you gonna hit the music? It was that same awkwardness that you had when Brock came out this time around. John Cena was just standing in the ring, waving to the crowd. Okay,
I need to see how because Lesnar's not done shit since that, right?
no, he's
So
gonna
we
come
need
out.
an
He's gonna come out in
explanation.
Paris. He's gonna come out in Paris.
We well, we I need a story here. He's got to say something, or Heyman's got to say something, or
Yeah.
somebody's got to say something. Somebody's got to do something. I know we're going through the hits, and I know he's like one of his greatest rivals, but I just need a little bit of a story, just some sort of promo. And how great would it be though? This match happens, Cena and Lesnar, and you think Cena's going to get his ass kicked, but he actually super Cena's Lesnar, and it's
Yeah.
one sided in the opposite way. And then Lesnar can go away. You don't need Lesnar around for anything because Cena buried him.
You could call it the match, the battle for who is Vince McMahon's real best friend.
What do you think about Bully Ray's saying that after Cena's last match and he walks back up the entrance ramp, he sees Vince there, and that's the last you see of Cena?
Um, Listen, I don't know. I've never been a fan of forgetting people exist. No matter what they do, I've never been a fan of just forgetting they exist in the wrestling world. We have to, like, there's bad people out there everywhere. We have to, and do those people deserve second? Long story short, no matter what, like, wrestling is not supposed to be. It's story. We can't forget. You can't just pretend like these people didn't exist, like Vince McMahon.
Right.
Oh, that the guy that used to be in charge, like saying things like that. You have to, even Chris Benoit, when you're talking about Rey Mysterio, when you're talking about Eddie Guerrero, and they just beat around the bush. So, I mean, I don't know if I like the idea because I don't think I don't want to see Vince McMahon back, but I also would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be
Like I could
surprised
see,
either.
yeah,
And I don't, I'm with you. I think, why pretend like it never happened? We all know what
and I
happened. We're all adults, except for
exactly.
the kids.
Well,
but like, the reason I don't like it, Cena and Vince never really had a big story together.
no. Well,
It wouldn't,
outside of the Spirit Squad, there was some Spirit Squad stuff, I think, and there was some Authority stuff.
but the authority though, that was Triple H and Stephanie.
Yeah.
If you wanted to put Triple H out there and meet Cena, I could see that. They've main evented a WrestleMania together.
Hmm.
I'd be okay with that. I just think the whole Vince thing would take all the attention off of Cena and put it on Vince.
It would.
And then you are going to it's like that's the last you're going to see of John Cena. Do you really want to roll the dice on that moment by bringing Vince McMahon out? And what happens if people start booing?
Yeah.
Like I just think it's a huge gamble. But I
But
also
I
don't
do
think it's smart from a story perspective if you're
no
looking at it
story
that way.
perspective. It's not smart at all. But I honestly am surprised that Vince is not back already. I was surprised not to see him at the Hulk Hogan thing, and I know Vince was surprised not to be invited to the Hulk Hogan thing.
Oh, hi, pal. I thought I was getting an invite.
Yeah, because I know he did a whole interview with TMZ about how upset he was that he wasn't there, and I don't know, like I don't know.
You miss him.
I think that I wish that they put Triple H in a. I don't know. I just wish that they never sold the company to TKO.
If I could turn
Because
back
you're
time.
right.
Okay.
You're right. You're right. They're eventually going to even change the name of WWE. It's going to be the TKO brand. Everything is
TKO
going to change.
championship.
Triple H. My issue that I'm worried about in this is that, well, obviously Triple H is being handcuffed here. He's not, but it doesn't have the time. But also, they could get rid of him at any moment, and then we'd have no McMahon's running WWE. And terrible people they may be in real life, I don't know, but it just feels wrong to not have McMahon running something in professional wrestling.
I
But
think from a business perspective, like if you're the head of TKO, why would you not want a McMahon there?
yeah.
They are clearly the people who know how to run that business the best.
Hmm.
So just let them do it.
And that's why I'm surprised that AEW did not throw all the money in the world at Shane. But Anyway, I know we don't have much time left. Do we want to hit that last one, or do we want to save it for the next
Let's do
episode?
it. We got 2 minutes here. Hulk Hogan is on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling. I don't care about his personal life.
Oh, well, yeah, we were just talking about that.
You
I don't
got
care
it.
about his personal life either.
His
Wrestling is
personal life's
story.
over. R.I.P.
Yeah. I went to the thrift store yesterday, and the amount of Hulk Hogan stuff that was there just overpriced was ridiculous. But we could get into that next time. Dude, I'm glad that because we got a lot we barely broke the surface on WWE, so I may have to have a WWE focused episode shortly.
Let's do it. And you know what else I want to do? I want to talk. I want to brainstorm WrestleCon shit.
All right.
My creative juices were flowing. So I think we need to, dude, yeah.
All right. We will uh
Yeah.
we will converse, but I think we need to do it with the people.
Yes. I want to do, should we do it
Yep.
on like an episode? Like
Yeah.
brainstorm for everyone to hear?
Brainstorm it on an
I'll get a
episode.
poster board. We'll draw.
I love it.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Be sure to follow us at HITFPOD, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. We'll be back in a couple days with another episode because we're recording tomorrow. Don't forget to
Yep.
follow us, like I just said. We'll see you next time.
Later, brother.